Hey guys, oop, I'm standing right in the sun. Just got to the off-grid property, the off-grid cabin, BougeRV. Saw our kitchen build, saw that we were building a kitchen and wanted to know if we would be interested in a portable freezer slash refrigerator combo. And we said, hey, this is something that we could probably get a good amount of use out of. I think anybody that camps or does any outdoor activities, barbecue, stuff like that could use this. We packed the cooler downstate, and typically, other than try to run it in the truck, which you could do with a typical cigarette lighter, we just put it in the back of the truck. I mean, it's, like I said, again, freezing cold outside, so there's no need to operate it or run it like you typically can in a car. But that option makes it perfect for van lifers, campers, RVs, anything like that. BougeRV is a very reputable company, guys. That's why we took this product. We have been contacted by hundreds and hundreds of companies that we'd never heard of. We actually tried one or two products and they ended up not working out. So we're done with knockoff, off-brand stuff. BougeRV is a reputable company that's been around for a while, and I know quite a few people who have used their products, their solar panels, all their solar system stuff, and they do a lot of camping stuff too. We'll put a bunch of links in the description box below.
BougeRV. It's kind of exciting, right, guys? So, it is cold in here. Yeah.
All right, guys. The stove needs a new line. I bought all the stuff to do it, I think. I hope. Fingers crossed. And we'll get that hooked up the right way. Sound good? Let's go. You want the numbers? It's a 82407. Joule. Alright guys, if you missed this last video a few videos ago, I installed this temporary gas line. I was hoping I'd be okay with it, but it's better to just do this the right way. This is like a rubber hose, like a fireplace or like a grill top stove or something like that. So I'll be able to use this outside, but I'm gonna hard pipe this with all black pipe. Alright guys, I gotta take this fitting off again because I gotta pull this into the cabin because I think the other end's bigger and it won't fit through that hole. So we're still using this regulator and this line out here, but all the interior stuff's gonna be hard pipe, and we got a shut-off valve. There we go. We just gotta pull this back through the house because I can't pull it out because I think this end's smaller. Alright, let's go inside and get that stove disconnected. Hey guys, a lot of you guys have been watching our kitchen build videos the last couple months and wanted to show you an addition to the off-grid kitchen project. A company by the name of BougeRV. I'm pretty sure most of you guys have heard of them. They're a good company. They contacted us and asked if we'd be interested in doing a review slash showing you guys their portable refrigerator freezer combo. It's a 53 quart refrigerator slash freezer. It can be used in either platform. It has a 40 liter section that can be freezer, and then it has a small 10 liter area that can be used for refrigerator, or you could use the large 40 liter section just for refrigeration by itself. The portable refrigerator freezer can go all the way from -4 degrees Fahrenheit all the way up to 50 degrees Fahrenheit. It has both settings for Celsius and Fahrenheit. We've been using this for a few days here at the off-grid property. We use strictly solar. We have a generator for backup if we need it, but we have been strictly solar for the last 6 months. Haven't used the generator for anything other than projects, power tools and such. Our solar power system for the cabin couldn't maintain a full-size fridge. So we were looking for a good option. This portable refrigerator freezer from BougeRV can be operated in 3 different types of voltage. We can use it off of AC, 110 volt AC plug. We use it off 12 volt or 24 volt. The compressor will work on 12 volt or 24 volt. We've used this for a few days. It was a great asset to have here for the off-grid kitchen. If you use, it has 2 modes. It has max mode and then it has eco mode. The max mode will run at max 60 watts to cool the refrigerator down or freezer, whichever setting you set it to. The eco mode will actually only use 45 watts to operate this portable refrigerator freezer. It's very efficient and very good for that. It makes it perfect for off-grid cabins, makes it perfect for camping or van life, or if you you know, are a nomad and you're jumping around and stuff like that. It's pretty sturdy, has a nice couple handles. You have to install these just real quick, couple screws. They give you the tool and the screws to do it. We were running this all weekend, and I am super picky with noises at night. It drives me crazy if there's something running all the time. Operates at only 45 decibels. It sounds like your computer running, like the computer fan running. It's actually phenomenal.
Butter to cook with and lettuce.
There you go, guys. Let me show you real quick, just super quick here on the back. It has 15 amp fuse. It has the plug here. This plug will work. It has adapters, 2 different plug styles that'll plug into this plug. It could, again, run on DC 12 volt or 24 volt, which is great because we have a 24 volt solar system. We have 3 different settings here too, and it shows you all the stats here if you want to take a mental note of that. What this does is it's a fail safe, so you can't run your battery down all the way to 0 and leave you stranded. Those settings also help you for, like I said, different battery types, or if you're using this in a vehicle and you're camping overnight and you're using your main battery, you don't want to draw your battery down to nothing. Another thing that's good for peace of mind is BougeRV comes with a 2-year warranty, and you can actually upgrade to 3 years if you feel the need to. So that's good peace of mind, something that you don't have to worry about. If you guys have a need for something like this, make sure you use our affiliate link. It helps our channel. The BougeRV 53 quart portable refrigerator freezer is a great value compared to a lot of the other brands, and I hear that their quality is top notch. BougeRV does solar panels and solar system stuff too, so they have a nice website. So at least go check out their website. Use our link below. It'll take you to their site and you can look at what they have available. Thanks BougeRV for sending this 53 quart portable refrigerator freezer to us, and we're gonna get a lot of great use out of it. Here we go, there's the other end. You also got to take this adapter off. So this adapter, because I'm going to use that pipe outside, is going to go on the outside of the cabin, on the end of the pipe that we're going to put through the floor. This thing is not going to be movable after I do this. So here's our fitting. Hopefully I got the right size. Like I said, I didn't take this with me, so I think it looks the same, 3/4 inch. So helpful tip, guys. You can buy these 3/4 inch or whatever size you need black pipe for gas, liquid propane. I'm assuming you do natural gas through it too, but this pipe, you could buy these in a various amounts of sizes at like say the big box stores. Okay, well, the orange store, and I'm sure they do it at the blue store and the green store maybe too, but You can either buy each little nipple or each little piece at the length you need for the price of $5 to $10 a piece, or you could buy what I did, a 6-foot piece or a 72-inch, 6-foot piece, and they will cut them to the size you want and thread them and everything for free. So instead of me spending what I think it would have been like $50 to $60 on different little goofy sizes and this and that, I spent $13 on a 6-foot piece, and then he cut it down to the sizes that I needed. Which I think I needed because I forgot to take the list, so I guessed. But so if you buy a bigger piece than you need and have it cut down and threaded, they threaded it for free. So that saved me like 40, 50 bucks at least. This is the other one he cut off. He cut this off. I just had to make me a couple sizes. And then I bought a 12-incher just in case I didn't have the right size, because I didn't feel right having him do like 20 cuts. But he did do 3 or 4 for me, and it was great. So I bought this just in case I can return an extra piece or 2 if I need to. So that's just a helpful tip. Instead of spending 10 bucks per piece, you could spend 13 on one big piece and they'll cut them down for you. So I was pretty happy about that. Saved me a bunch of money. Let's get going. Alright guys, this is going to go through the floor. I'm going to put a gas valve here. I got a shut-off valve, which you guys recommended I do, which is smart. So if I have a problem in here, I can shut the gas off. I'm going to sit here and do a little bit of plumbing. Alright guys, I have a little bit of plumbing in my background. My day-to-day. I'm not a professional. I'm not a full-time plumber. But I do some plumbing. So I bought a couple of everything. You can always take stuff back if I don't need it. So I even bought a T and a cap if I want to do a little safety drip thing or whatever they call it. You gotta kind of plan this stuff out if you're out in the middle of nowhere. Let's hope that I did good, right? I got this 90 that doesn't have female on both ends, male on one end and female on the other. Obviously the male is the threaded part and the female is the inside threads. So that is for my gas valve I want to put right behind the stove. That's going to come out right behind the stove and go down. I'm not drinking out of this, so it could be pretty liberal with this, but we don't want, you know, chunks of it going. Go from where the old hose was hooked up. This is going to go through the stove. So there's certain things you can hook up in an order. You got to kind of just pay attention to what way the pipes are going to be twisting. Like I said, the easiest way to do it is work your way down the line. But since I've done a little bit of plumbing in my day, I can kind of piece stuff together down here. Oh. Alright guys, this is the piece that's got to go in the back of the stove. I got crap all over me. Should put gloves on like a dummy. Let's put some pipe dope on this. There we go. I don't think I can get another turn out of that. Good way to break something, right? The pipe is connected here. Same 3/4 inch black pipe. Comes out to the back. Then a 90 goes into a valve. I wish I would have got this like 1 inch shorter, but it would have been right on the back of the stove. And I didn't want to risk it, so it's good enough. I mean, if it would have screwed in, if all the threads would have screwed in a little bit more without getting too tight. I've done a lot of plumbing in my days, but it's all PVC and glue and threaded, and I know how that stuff is. This gas pipe, or this like gas pipeline, I don't know. I don't think it's supposed to thread in every thread all the way flush. It'd be way too much pressure on it. I didn't put a union in. Sometimes you can put like a union at some point, but I'm just gonna have it go straight out the back, and this 4-footer is gonna go through the floor, and I'm gonna have to screw it in out there from underneath the cabin. Here, I think it's gonna hit the ground. There we go. I'm gonna have to try to line this up and have Jenny kind of peek at it. Oh, she's here, perfect time. Jen's here, perfect time. So I got this one sticking through the floor. I'm gonna have to have Jen line this up while I'm outside underneath the cabin. So what? I have to do something different?
I've been doing stuff.
I didn't say you weren't doing anything. What? Just talk loud so I can hear you.
Just getting clutched up. Alright. Hold on, you're pushing up too high. Alright, there's right.
Is it in?
Yep.
Huh. Is it in? Yeah. Okay. So it's good. It's done. I just gotta tighten it down. You still watching it?
Yep.
All right. Man, that's really close to the ground. The stove looks okay? Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to come in and get some fittings and finish this off then. Yeah, this guy's like, luckily, I guess this could have went bad because it's about 2 inches from the ground. I'm going to put an elbow on this and then the fitting, or a nipple and a fitting, and then it'll come right out here to the edge of the house, and then I'll put the plastic hose on it, the rubber hose, and then it'll be good to go. The only thing I bought to do was, typically you have like a T. I thought it was going to be closer up here, then I could come out and then put a T in it. There's like a drip. I don't know what that's for moisture. Anyway, there it goes up through the bubble foil. All we got's the bubble foil down here underneath the cabin. And we're freezing to death every night. So I'm going to get my 90, come out here, and I'm not going to be able to put that little catchment thing in it. Tell me what that's for, guys. You guys that are better plumbers than me. Like I said, everything I do is water and PVC. So I don't mess with gas lines very often or at all in my job, so if this was up here, I'd have no problem putting that little T in, but I can't really do that. There you go, guys. Easy peasy, wasn't that hard. Kinda wish Jay was a little smarter and didn't have to do stuff twice, but that's what he gets for trying to take the easy route sometimes. There we go. Bring the tank back over here and put this back in the valve and call her a day, call her a project. There we go. Here we go, guys. Safe and sound for so I can build a little shelter around it. Alright, I turned the gas on inside. We'll soapy water test it at some point here. Jenny's got soap now. I don't know if we have a spray bottle, but figure it out. Let's go inside, make sure there's not propane spewing everywhere. Oh, shoot! Amber's gonna save you. Lassie, what is it, Lassie?
Old Jeller.
Yeah.
What? Are you worried about your mama?
Let's go check the propane line for real.
Are you worried about your mama? Huh? Gotta have a little fun.
There it is, guys. You could sleep well tonight. I put the gas line, the hard gas line, through the floor, up to the gas shutoff valve. I wish I would have turned that this way so I could reach it better, but either way you can get to it. At 90s up into the stove, right there. And then comes right, that's where the rubber hose used to hook up. So this should be all good now. Outside is all hooked up, you just saw that. So I don't hear gas or smell gas, so we gotta soapy water check it, but we'll do that after I test this real quick. Gotta get all the air out of those lines. Now that it's got that big line, that big 3/4 inch line, not just that rubber hose, it's gonna take a while for all that air to squirt out of there, but once it's full of propane, you're good to go. There we go. See, it's starting to light. Woohoo!
Pretty nifty. Let's clean it up.
Woo! Look at that, guys. Back in business. You gotta get a couple handles and try to find a burner. Jen made a community post about this stove because you guys asked for model numbers to help us find the little handles, and we have a burner in the front that's missing. And I can't get the oven lit. So the gas valve, I don't know if the gas valve can be cleaned like a carburetor, take it apart and cleaned, or if you need a new gas valve. I don't know if gas valves are serviceable or if you have to buy a new one. If that's the case where you have to buy a new one, we might just be out of luck and not have an oven. But
if you know how to fix it or anything, send us an email or whatnot.
Yeah, this is a Detroit Joule model 82407.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 82407. Detroit Joule. There's a 2000020,000 in there or whatever too, but that's totally separate. I can't read anything else on it. So, Detroit Joule, vintage propane stove, antique, whatever you want to call it.
See, you know,
yeah, if you
guys like to look. Some people are better at looking and have good luck.
I searched eBay a little bit, and there's some stuff, but really the old stuff. This one I think's from the 50s or 60s because the handles are plastic on it. You know, if it was 30s or 40s, I think it would have the metal handles. But so because it has plastic, I think it's 50s, 60s, you know, style.
We need 2 knobs.
So yeah, we need 2 knobs. I might just be able to find like a generic knob, and I might go to a scrapyard or something, or look if I see an oven on the side of the road. You know, these little knobs are pretty generic, like a little stem. But if we could get it to the exact one, that would be ideal. But when we get something close, that would be good too. So yeah, right now we're just not going to use that third burner, and we can now.
Yep.
But we need a button.
Mm-hmm.
Or a knob. Then we need a burner. Now you guys said we could move, like some people of you suggested moving a burner, but these are all like really assembled, pre-assembled, like a one piece. So this tube is long that goes to this one, and it's all one piece together. And then this is a short one. So these are hot, so I'm not going to touch them. But yeah, see, there's like a little short pipe that goes to this one, and then another long pipe that goes to this one. So
we need a short one because it's got a little
yeah, so we need a short one because there's the orifice. It would just come out to right here, just like this one. So yeah, I thought of that. I thought I might be able to move them and just not use that back left burner. But anyway, it doesn't really, you don't really notice it right away. It's not like it sticks out. It's not like there's a big giant hole there. I mean, it's all covered with a grate and everything. But
just be nice to
it'd be nice to have it done right, and especially use the oven. The oven I could not get, because Jenny likes to make bread, and
I can make stuff for you guys.
She can make fresh cookies up here at the cabin.
Oh, it'd be so nice to make stuff, guys. So the oven is a big goal.
Yeah, the burners and everything, and the orifice is in there. I might just have to clean it, but I don't know. Like I said, it's not a priority right now. So
if you're a stove person, you can send Jason an email and
yeah, send us an email at our Off Grid with Jay and Jen at yahoo.com. It's in our About section too. So,
but if you know how to do it, if you've got any tips, we're always happy to take it.
I know orifices get clogged and stuff. Like this gas line was clogged when we first got it, so that was why the burners weren't working. But I haven't tracked down to the burner yet. Here's our little gas valve. I know it's hard to see, and I don't know if I'm gonna eventually like take this apart and see if there's gas coming out here, and maybe it's clogged down the line. But typically the only place it would be clogged down the line would be at the orifice in the oven. So I don't know if this gas valve could be replaced, and if you can replace it, it's gonna have to take the whole burner rail out, but it might not be that big a deal. So anyway, be nice for the oven to work, but I wasn't gonna pass that up for $50 that I paid for it. So we at least use the oven, or use the stove top, and we can work on the oven later. So, all right, thanks for watching, guys.